KTVV, TV 36, Austin. This is News 36 with Rhonda Pennington.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this very cold first day of February. I'm Rhonda Pennington. Well, it looks like we were spared the brunt of that winter storm. We did not get the snow last night that we were expecting, but we're not out of the woods yet. The winter storm warning remains in effect through tonight, and forecasters are predicting a 70% chance of snow later this afternoon. More about that later, but right now let's take a look at our current conditions. Right now, under cloudy skies, our temperature is 20 degrees. The overnight low was 19. Our humidity is at 65%. The barometer is rising from 30.13, and the winds are out of the north at 17 miles per hour. And our wind chill index is -7 degrees. Well, we've got some good news to report this morning as far as road conditions are concerned. So far, we've had no reports of any road closings. Conditions appear to be good, with what precipitation we did have not sticking to the surface. Of course, we're all expecting the worst, and a number of area schools have decided not to hold classes today. Here's a list of the closings reported so far. The Austin Independent School District will not hold classes. Lake Travis ISD will be closed, as will the McDade ISD, Lago Vista ISD, Eames, and Leander. Other closings include the South First Christian Academy, Hyde Park Baptist, Huntington Surrey, Nazarene Christian School, the Appleton Nursery School, the Toddler Inn Daycare Center, Kids R Us, Redeemer Lutheran, Florence, Elgin, and the Hayes Consolidated School District. We've had a lot of calls about the University of Texas. It will be open all day today. And officials of the Dripping Springs School District, as well as the Austin Community College and St. Stephen's schools, say they're having class as well today. And Austin City officials say all city offices will open as scheduled today. As I mentioned earlier, road conditions here in the Austin area are good right now, but National Weather Service officials are still urging people not to travel the state's highways unless absolutely necessary. The Highway Department says the entire northern half of the state is having some type of snow and icing, which is causing hazardous driving. In South Texas, freezing rain, sleet, and snow is falling, and the DPS has closed a 13-mile stretch of Interstate 45 from Huntsville south toward Houston. Authorities say about 200 cars have been abandoned on I-45 by motorists unable to drive on the icy road. Well, there's still a good chance that we'll see some of that white stuff here in Austin. The forecast is next.
Pastor Tom Wilson with the Uplook.
We're so skillful at assigning blame for our failures. It was his fault. She tricked me. If he hadn't, then I wouldn't have. When you're right, you'll be surprised how other people look better, too. I'm Tom Wilson, pastor of Central Assembly, Highway 183 at 290 East, where love is central.
Let's take a quick look at our radar to see what exactly it looks like as far as precipitation is concerned. Right now around Austin, we don't see a whole lot, but if you look just to the east of us around Houston and to the southeast of us, San Antonio, you can see a heavy line of precipitation right there. As I mentioned earlier, that winter storm warning remains in effect through tonight. Today it'll be cloudy and very cold with a 70% chance of snow this afternoon. Today's high will be in the lower 20s, and winds will be out of the north at a gusty 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight there's a 60% chance of snow, but it should taper off and end tonight with a total accumulation of between 1 and 3 inches. Tonight it'll be very cold, as you might guess, with a low between 10 and 15 degrees. But then tomorrow it'll become partly cloudy and not so cold with a high near 30. And that's our time for now, but please join us again at 8:25.
We're back now, 7:30 on a Friday morning, February 1st. There was a time, not so very long ago actually, when the mere mention of OPEC could make a lot of Americans fearful, angry, resentful. Mike Jensen will join us this morning to tell us that the old oil cartel ain't what it used to be.
Saturday, when Stacy goes undercover in a massage parlor, she rubs the mob the wrong way.
I need the truth now.
Now! Then, set sail on a special 2-hour Love Boat Spectacular. Cruise to Norway and Sweden with Jack Klugman and Telly Savalas, all starting at 8/7 Central.
Tomorrow. Celebrate HEB's 80th anniversary with store-wide savings during Dollar Days. You've never seen so many values on your favorite brands. And not just 1 for a dollar, but 2 for a dollar, 3 for a dollar, 4 for a dollar, even 5 for a dollar. And how about this low price? Regular grind ground beef for the average 5-pound roll, only $1 a pound. And get ready for spring with Vitahume potting soil, the 20-pound bag, just $1. Remember the March of Dimes Mother's March on Birth Defects is going on now. It's sponsored by HEB. And keep playing HEB's $1,300,000 Let's Go to the Races.
Action News Update. We've got the people, we've got the news.
Next, Street Hawk flies when a rock star is a hitman's target. Then, murder at a beach resort and a beautiful detective, Deborah Dare, teams up with Matt Houston, all coming up after Webster tonight.
Boy, what a night.
Yeah, it was great. Only, you know, Di never told us which letter convinced her to come.
Well, I think that's very obvious. I mean, every real star wants a key to the city.
Monday, Hardcastle's favorite aunts come to visit.
I'm having the time of my life here.
Till they start snooping around a real whodunit.
Come on.
They're hot on a murder trail.
Where are you going?
That has clues turning up everywhere. Hardcastle and McCormick at 8, 7 Central.
Monday.
Theodore, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
And who's this?
This is my friend Richard. He's doing nothing, too.
Ah, just waiting for some Tostitos brand tortilla chips. You know, they're perfect for sharing with friends. But I gave you this back yesterday. Who ate them?
Richard? Me? He's had his mouth open an awful lot today, too.
Boys, Tostitos are for sharing.
Share America's best tasting tortilla chips.
You're a real neat guy.
So are you, Beaver.
One hot number is all you need. Domino's Pizza delivers. 30 minutes fast and free. Domino's Pizza delivers. Quality is making it to your door. We're taking it. Domino's Pizza.
No problem.